What up? What up? What up? We live. We back. I ain't gonna lie. It's a little cold, man. It's a little cold. I ain't had the heat on down here, so a little cold. But how's everybody feeling? Shout out to everybody on the way in. Shout out to everybody in the chat, the members, the mods. I see Jay's the first here. First and foremost, good to see you, love. Y'all see the title. DJ Academics gets slapped by Lil Baby's YN. I tried to collect a bunch of what's going on because you got streamers involved. You got, Casanat, for example, okay? Ty Lil, you got DJ Academics, you got Lil Baby. It's this whole thing that's going on. Even Aiden Ross is kind of in the middle of a little piece between DJ Academics and Lil Baby a little bit. It's just past beef between DJ Academics and Lil Baby, right? Is it still an issue? Was he paid off? All this stuff going around the headlines right now. It's like one of the most talked about topics like in the last couple of days. I mean, but DJ Academics getting hands put on him really shouldn't shock anybody. I don't think that streamers or podcasters or people with, their abrasive opinions should just be getting punched on or slapped on when they're out in the public. But at the same time, Academics be talking kind of heavy, man. He be talking real heavy, spicy, be very, very disrespectful at times. So we'll look at some of these videos. And we're not even going to stay too long, y'all. We're going to really try to jet through a bunch of this news, but we definitely can't get out of here without going through some other battle rap updates too. We got the Tru Foe update. He dropped his Mickey Factz response video. We're going to check that out. At the end of the last stream that we was on, y'all told me that John dropped. I pulled it up here. We got Eazy The Block Captain. You see him in the thumbnail and the topic title as well on the thumbnail. And I got Kanye. Kanye what? Issued an apology for, I guess, his anti-Semitic behavior and some of the stuff he's done in recent history. Whatever. We're going to read it word by word and see whether we can give him some slack or whether it's just Kanye being Kanye again, okay? As far as the songs, I haven't heard them yet. I will tell y'all when I heard something in advance because like 98% of the time, people, I like to listen to things on a first live reaction with y'all. It keeps it genuine. And before I jump into this academic stream, I'm going to tell you one more thing that I thought about. The position that it keeps me in. It was the same way I was with RBE. I hated to hear bars before battles. Pretty much for multiple reasons. One, I'm a fan. I want to hear it live on stage. Like, I put all this event together, hard work and paying all this money to the artists and everything, and then I got the spoilers. Nah, I want to hear that shit live. With y'all see some incredible reactions that me and the rest of the stage had during some of these classic performances. That's one. Two, integrity. If a battle rapper pulls some bullshit or some wild shit and then he, people then get to ask, ARP, did you know a bit about this beforehand? No, I did not. You know what I'm saying? That's like always been a big piece of it too. Like, I don't want to be blamed for shit, and I kind of want the same when we doing some of these diss tracks and whatnot. Like, if I play Cass and Cass ends up violating somebody's kid or something, I don't want y'all to be like, damn, ARP, you heard that before you played it? No, I did not. All right. No, I did not. So authentic reactions, I will tell y'all the only times where I listen to it is going to be very, very rare. So authentic live reactions with y'all. Okay. All right. Let's get through this academics topic and then we're going to get to the battle rap stuff. So DJ Academics with hands put on him, huh? All right. This is the first clip we're going to play.
Baby, don't ever hit my phone no more. Period. Everybody gonna see tonight. This is a peon. Baby, I try to spare what, nigga, you had Raw Wave call me, your P call me. I gave me 30,000 since then. That shit's a dub, nigga. Like, nigga, I really wasn't even, because I don't like backdoor vibes. I'm not no backdoor nigga. So let me let everybody know in the industry, man, y'all niggas don't tell me about no Lil Baby shit. No more, nigga. Straight up. He wanted to respond, but he wanted to tell a story of when we met. And I'm going to give y'all the full story. And I'm going to tell y'all this right now. Carrots, I'm in Miami right now, nigga. You could come here, nigga. I'm trapped here till like Tuesday or Wednesday, nigga. I do not give a fuck. I'm going to get to a lot more. And this really not even about him because like that's
why is telling somebody that he's still in Miami and as if somebody needs to pull up? If somebody puts hands on you, you end up in the position of it's your It's your get back. Like somebody don't put hands on you and then you tell them to pull up on you. Like, you know, and I'm not trying, because it can happen to anybody. Anybody get punched or kicked, slapped, shot, whatever. Anybody, robbed, anybody can happen to. I'm just saying, like, if somebody slapped me, allegedly, I'm not getting on camera and be like, yo, I just want to let you know I'm still in Miami. You should pull up. Huh? No, you better hit him up and beg him for the addy so that you could pull up if you want to do something. If you still want to, I mean, like, or you want to just catch him slipping for payback or whatever. I'm just saying that don't make no sense.
That's a little nigga. I met that nigga in Miami. I'm still in Miami, nigga, and I move around wherever I want in Miami. Everybody having this town hall meeting over Costa and getting this heart broke. Man, mad bitches done fucked off on me, man. Join the club, nigga. That's what happened when you got millions and a bitch thinks she that lit. It is what it is. There's this bitch ass nigga named K Rich. Let's get straight to it. So he's a nigga that's fucking Cos bitch or whatever. I don't give a fuck. But I flamed him up last night. I did. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you why I flamed him up, because like I'm gonna keep it real. I don't fuck with him. I don't know who he is. I only know him.
Hold on there, Ak. You flamed him up. You don't know who he is. You don't fuck. What? That's like a weird mix. I ain't gonna lie. Last night I flamed him up. I don't know who he is, but I don't fuck with him. So at least you're admitting that you probably violated him or dissed him or whatever. Probably it sounds like you gave him a reason to approach you. That's what it sounds like, but you're not getting into those details, though. You're just saying, I don't know him, but I don't fuck with him, but I flamed him up. And you mentioned Kai Cenat right before. And this whole stuff with Kai Cenat and his, I don't give, and young NBA Young, I don't give, we haven't covered none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. But I just see hints of it here as to why he thinks maybe this person approached him. But then you're gonna blame Lil Baby. So I gotta keep my ears open for this guy. Like, what? Don't try to act like you're giving us all the details and then leave out key pieces as to why you and this guy might have some tension beforehand.
As Lil Baby's condom disposer.
Yeah, let's start from start. Yeah, go ahead.
So the time him and Lil got into it on the streaming show, like, boom, that's the time I'm supposed to come with him to see Akademiks. Cause he, you feel me? Mm-hmm. Cool. So I need to go. Mm-hmm. We went out and shit. We went out, he was in the club. I parked in the front, parked in the front. He leaving, when he walking out the club game, I see him. I'm at the whip. I push him in the mask, politely, like, yo, you know how that actor should be in the front seat. Like, you know how that actor real quick. They leave me like stool, like, bro, I was like, trying to talk to him real quick. He like, said to him, I just move, push one of the other.
You try to chop it up with him like on some normal shit. Or you try to like tell him about like the shit he been doing.
Feel me? So the niggas didn't want to let me get past him. So I said, I just moved the other way, walked to the front. I said, yo, bro, the shit you be saying on the internet, like, that shit be crazy. Like, you be violating, bro. Like, nah, bro, what's his name? Cool, da-da-da.
Yeah. I'm
like, yeah, no, he be violating. Security, the driver. He already green already. Once the security guard do a driver game, you assed out. He ain't gonna do shit.
So you gotta move tack.
He can't. How are you moving tack and your security guard's a driver? That's not tack. One guard.
Ain't nothing happened to him.
Huh? So boom.
Ain't nothing happened to him.
And he said something. Bro, I swear to God, right-handed God. I smacked the shot on you. Right-handed God, bro. I smacked the shot at him.
Okay. You smacked Akademiks.
Yes. And then listen. After I smacked him, listen.
Yo, Lil Baby, eat a dick, nigga. Yo, Lil Baby, don't ever hit my phone no more. Period. Everybody gonna see tonight. This is a peon. Baby, I try to spare what, nigga, you had Raw Wave call me, your P call me. Y'all gave me 30,000 since then. That shit's a dub, nigga. Like, nigga, I really wasn't even, because I don't like backdoor vibes. I'm not no backdoor nigga. So let me let everybody know in the industry, man, y'all niggas don't tell me about no Lil Baby shit. No more, nigga. Straight up. He wanted to respond, but he wanted to tell a story of when we met. And I'm going to give y'all the full story. And I'm going to tell y'all this right now. K-Rich, I'm in Miami right now, nigga. You could come here, nigga. I'm trapped here till like Tuesday or Wednesday, nigga. I do not give a fuck. I'm gonna get to a lot more, and this really not even about him, because like that's a little nigga.
How y'all feel about going after the person that you think sent it versus the person that did it? If you think this is a little nigga and you don't know him and all this type of stuff, because he spun all his focus and energy on his stream towards Lil Baby. Like, Lil Baby, I'm attacking you. I'm on your heels. I don't know this nigga, even though he's the one that hooked up. I feel like I would always have a problem with both motherfuckers, right? I don't know about that. He's like, y'all been ignore this nigga that hooked off for me. I'm just going after Lil Baby. All right. What's the next clip? Let's play this one. This is Akademiks exposes Ty Lil for allegedly backdooring him and sending someone to sucker punch him outside the club.
Right after we drove off, remember, he swings, misses, because like I was kind of like this. He swings into the car, misses, like he hits the shit. They drive off. I'm like, what the fuck? It's only one nigga. I'm like, bro, look how many people. Yo, spin back around, nigga. I tell my security that.
You know, motherfuckers be like leaving out whole gaps of story. He said the nigga, because if you watch the whole stream, which I did earlier, right, on his channel, he explains that the guy finds his way through security, through people, up to his passenger side door. Supposedly, he was able to get up to the car door because he was being guided by Ty Lil, the streamer Ty Lil. So that's why he's also blaming Ty Lil. Like, security let this guy that I don't know through because he was with somebody that I fuck with or whatever, or I'm cool with. But anyway, he says he lets down the window. Guy's like, yo, come on, let's chop. Put the window down. So he puts the window down more. Eventually, he says something like, 4 p.m., 4 pockets full, Lil Baby's click and all that and stuff he be talking about. He says the name Wham. Everybody knows that's Lil Baby as well. And then dude says, you saw what he said, on everything I put hand to face. He says niggas always talk about somebody missed or somebody weave. There's no foot. He didn't hit me. He missed. Uncle Murder said niggas missed. Joe Button said you hit me in the face, hit me in my shoulder. Shout out to Joe too. That's my nigga. But niggas always say they missed or whatever. But the gap that he says right here is like, so somebody swung it and then you said went straight to pull back up in front of the club. So what happened from when he swung, whether he missed you or not? If he missed you and you claim he's by himself and he's so pussy and you in Miami until then, blah, 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 blah. How did you go from that to then telling your security guards pull back in front of the club? Because he didn't swing or hit you while the car was in fucking motion, right? Did you get out the car at that moment? Did you tell niggas drive? Like, what's the piece that's missing in the middle there? What? All right, let's go.
He spin back around. We were a block up. I tell my security, yo, hop out the car and go see who the nigga who swung at us, who he's with. He calls me. Yo, he's in a Lambo with Ty Lil. I was just in an argument with Ty Lil at Brand Risk. He said, you want me to do something? I said, don't do nothing. Come back in the car. He gets back in the car. I said, I'll handle it. I call Ty Lil. I'm trying to say, yo, Ty Lil, what is this? What's up? You try to, I thought we talked, like, you got a problem? Ty Lil doesn't answer none of my calls. Right after we drove off, remember, he swings, misses.
Says he called the guy like 15 times and he wouldn't pick up the phone. It's not hardcore proof, but you gotta have some street intuition and be like, yo, if the guy that swung on me is with him outside, and then I'm blowing up his phone 15 times and he's not answering, and he never calls back, and he never taps in, same day after. Like, let's not be naive, people. Maybe you did get lined up. Maybe. All right. DJ Akademiks accuses Lil Baby's team of paying him for $30K. And setting him up during a heated Miami run. All right, let's see. Hold on. Let me get back to the volume on that one. Hold on.
Baby, if you got a problem with me, nigga, don't tell your mans you squashing it with me. Don't get on the phone with Rod Wave. I'll squabble up with you, nigga, anywhere, anytime. You ducked it, and then you had your pussy-ass assistant. Nigga, I'll squabble with you anytime. Nigga, you scrawny as fuck, nigga. You a drug addict, nigga. Stupid as fuck. What up? I've been on that, nigga. You DM me. You DM me where you at. I DM you where I'm gonna be at. You never showed me yourself trolling. Nigga, I will wash you anywhere, nigga. Facts. But we squashed it because Rod Wave is a mutual of ours. But don't fake squash it and say your pussy ass drawers holder to ever do nothing. So, nigga, when I called you in the morning and I said, bro, you did that? And baby, you gotta respond to it. I don't make this loud. You gotta respond to this. You're gonna either be pussy or you're gonna stand on it and say, I did backdoor that pussy ass thing. You thought it was cool? When I asked you in the morning, you know what you said? Because baby, if you got a problem with me, nigga, don't tell your mans you squashing it with me. Don't get on the phone, Rod Wave. I'll squabble up with you. So the first thing I said, yo, bro, you know when a nigga came up to me, he said some 4PF shit. You know the first thing you said, yo, act, chill, act, man, you on that police ass shit. You scared of this 4PF shit. Bet. Who? I said, yo, nah, baby, like the nigga was. So he's like, act, what? You acting dumb. I said, bro. He said, yo, well, you got. So the first thing I said, yo, bro, you know when a nigga came up to me, he said some 4PF shit. You know the first thing you said, yo, act, chill, act, man, you on that police ass shit. You scared of this.
Lil Baby's not gonna fight you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna get you a sanctioned fade with Lil Baby. These guys, these street niggas, the Lil Babies of the world, for example, they don't respect academics. And this is something that people always lose sight of. There's a big difference between being respected versus being tolerated. Like, you got these streamers, and if you feel like there's nothing I could do other than hopefully like be in your graces. You know, Jim Jones that pressed him at a concert, right? Not stupid enough to put hands on him, luckily. Lil Baby, and Q, the owner of QCP or whatever, that gets on the phone with Akademiks. You think they're doing that because they look at Akademiks as this super stand-up guy that they just really want to be friends with, and they like him as a none of these motherfuckers like, and Akademiks knows that. Like, every time he has his fallouts and he has his issues, like when the stream and the audio dropped to him with the little kid and everybody turned on him, he was like, fuck everybody. Why? Because you saw the truth that none of these people really fuck with you. And the moment they could turn you into content, the moment you're down, the moment somebody gets a chance to show you how they really feel towards you, you're gonna see it. You're going to see it. So because none of these guys really respect you, and it's just all tolerating the fact that you have a big platform, a big voice, and you could either help or hurt what they got going on in the industry, they tolerate you. You're not going to get a sanctioned bout. Sanctioned fades and bouts be for people they be for friends, family, and people that are respected. They don't respect this guy. So if he really believes that this streamer guy slapped him on behalf of him, that even continues to show how much fucking respect that he has for you. He won't even do it himself. And then just to think that it doesn't make you pussy because you get on the phone with him and he don't want to stand on it. There's two reasons why I don't expect Lil Baby to stand on it in that phone call. Number one, he thinks Akademiks is like he said, stop with that police shit. He thinks you are an internet person, and he is. That you're going to talk about everything, you're going to release things. He's already possibly being watched by the fucking authorities. He thinks you're going to possibly get him in legal situations. That's why he denounced 4PF on the phone when you said it. For all he knows, he's being recorded. That was smart of him. And then you're talking about an assault. Lil Baby's not going to get on the phone and be like, yeah, I sent the nigga. What you going? Because he don't look at you like a street nigga. He's not like, yo, let's just war. No. And I'm not saying that he did. I'm just saying, like, why would Akademiks think so much into his heart that Lil Baby would owe him that or move like that? Like, get on the phone and tell him this is why you were assaulted because I sent it. No, Lil Baby's not gonna fucking do that. And he's not gonna give you no fucking fade neither. Like that's not gonna happen. Like, come on, Akademiks. Like, cut it out. All right, next piece. What do we got next, man? I try to put a bunch of this stuff together so that we can just put it in a stream, come back to this later on if more of this develops and it continues to sprawl. I'll tell you, it's definitely going to sprawl in the place where Akademiks is strong, which is on his platform in the internet, not in the streets, right? Akademiks is going to make hell out of anything Lil Baby has going on. He's claiming that QCP and them niggas, they sent him $30,000 during Lil Baby's next album release to make him either like fall back from reviews or like chill out with the way he be acting towards Lil Baby. I kind of believe it. I do believe it. Once again, I don't think Q keeps getting on the phone with him and built this relationship with him because he's got artists that he wants to protect from Akademiks, onslaught. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to see the get back for Akademiks happen now on his platform. He's going to tear at everything. He says, I cost your label millions of dollars. Do I doubt that? I don't know. All the he's slow, the Lil Baby stuff, the Lil Baby, the you don't got no hot records and killing everything that Lil Baby drops. think about in the battle rap space. People like the battle rappers hate some of the bloggers at times because it makes an impact. It's no different up there. The Akademiks, the Aiden Rosses, the Kai Cenats. You see all these rappers come and do their platforms. Hell, Kai Cenat, did he have LeBron? He had LeBron on his shit. He's had who else is that? He has some major people on his platform because the platform matters. That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So Akademiks is gonna be, yeah, we're gonna have way more to talk about this as time comes. But anyway, DJ Akademiks goes off on Aiden Ross' stream claiming Kai Cenat and Ty Lil are snakes for backdooring him. Kai knows he is a backdoor nigga. Kai surrounds himself around some dirty niggas. Okay, let's see what he's talking about.
I think Ty Lil's a bitch ass nigga. If he was involved in, I don't know if he was involved, but everything they told me.
So that's what I was about to ask you. And do you think?
Hold on. I'll give you this exclusive because I forgot this part. Kai Cenat called me the day after that because he knew what happened, and it
Everybody
looked like
knew.
Ty Lil backdoored me. Kai Cenat apologized to me, and I said, "Yo, Kai." Yo, he said, "Yo, this is what Kai Cenat told me." So you tell me if Kai's a snake or Ty Lil's a snake, right? You get me?
I'm listening.
Okay. Kai Cenat told me this. Kai Cenat says, "Yo, Ak, I heard what happened. You know, I love you. I always fuck with you. Bro, Tyler's my dog. He would never do nothing like that." And I said, Kai, I fuck with you. You know, we always been cool. But I called Tyler 15 times and he got my number. Why didn't he answer? Let me ask you a question.
Tell me.
If somebody brought somebody to brand risk that you just met, they got your number. And the person they brought did some shit. And you like, what the fuck? And you call the person that you know that brought the person. And you called them 15 times, they never answered. And then now they're mans. That's Kai Cenat. Gotta call you. Kai called me. He said, "Yo, Ak, yo, bro, I don't want to be." Kai shut up when I said this to him. I said, "Yo, Kai, why are you calling me for Ty Lil? Tyler gave me his number last night. I called Tyler 17 times. He hasn't answered." Kai had no words because Kai knows that nigga's a backdoor ass nigga, bro. Kai's a real nigga, but Kai surrounded himself around some dirty New York niggas. And Tyler is one of them.
I don't know. I don't want to act like I have a take for that, but part of it would almost imply that I know the capabilities of Ty Lil or Kai Cenat, and I don't. I don't watch those two streamers enough. I mean, Kai Cenat comes off like the fucking golden boy, right? Like he could do no wrong. That's his whole image. Ty Lil, I just see him in passing, like on timelines here and there. I don't watch his stream, so I'm not sure. You can't put anything past niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to say that Akademiks is scrambling now because, you know, it's the paranoia factor of this person, everybody's involved. I was on the phone with him and he said but at the same time, it's just like you also have to have a level of street smarts and not be naive. Like you just never know. And there could always be the element of like, it's like that unsaid hate or undisplaid, non-displayed hate. You know, it's like when you're out the picture, when you got a problem, you know, I'm cool with you. I don't have a problem with you doing. You don't necessarily stop what I eat. But if you're out the way, I don't mind because it's, hey, more for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see that in battle rap all the time. You just gotta pay attention. Like when the bloggers get at each other for certain situations, it's like you wouldn't mind seeing that blogger gone because hey, it's more room for me. Like I see the competitive nature of it, and it happens everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But all right, what's this next one? This is Akademiks continuing on his escapade. Akademiks says he was in a backdoor group chat with 3 other people who were also backdoored by Ty Lil. So we're trying to get some more information on Ty Lil now. I ain't gonna lie.
They told me some shit. Me and 3 niggas have gotten on the phone and had backdoor testimonials about Ty Lil. Yo, he backdoored me too. Word? He backdoored me recently. I'm like, oh shit. We're all victims. We're all victims of Ty Lil. Holy. Ty Lil been backdooring all of us. What the fuck? We all talking about the backdoor, bro. Nigga, we had a backdoor group chat, nigga. Yo, if you are a victim of Ty Lil backdoor, call 1-800 Ty Lil backdoor. Okay, I'm sorry, bro. Nigga, we were all like victims on the call, bro. Like, yeah, you backdoored me too, gang. Yo, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know the nigga to hate him enough. And gladly nothing happened like that. But like, yo, bro, somebody said they set me up to be for Baby. Now I think Baby set himself up because I think Baby should have handled that situation where that nigga is not online talking about some shit that's not online. The shit's not online.
Real quick addition there. The whole thing about this $30,000 that came from Lil Baby or his label or that direction allegedly to pay Akademiks, right? It feels like a payola type of situation that Akademiks is now exposing. But let's say hypothetically it's true. That's another area where Akademiks he's out the loop a little bit there because he's saying you pussy. Basically, it's like what Akademiks wants to happen is if Lil Baby has a problem with him, he wants it to be in his face. He wants it to be on the table. He wants it to be well established and said. You know, that's not always how people are gonna war. You know, sometimes people are gonna war in a way where it's just like, oh yeah, it's smile in your face and all that type of shit. Remember, I said people don't fuck with him or respect him. Not some do, you know what I'm saying? But these people that like he has a back and forth with, like a Lil Baby. When y'all had y'all phone call and y'all put y'all swords down, that wasn't, yo, we cool now. That literally was really the only thing to gain really from it was Lil Baby. Why? Because I get one of the biggest platforms and the guy that despises me to stop hitting at my money. Stop hitting at my rollout. Stop hitting at my singles and my music and my performances and my appearance. Stop hitting at my bad business and targeting me, right? What does Akademiks get out of it? You don't get no real friend out of it. All right, you got Lil Baby's number in your phone. So see how far that just got you. And now all the money that you was making from the content talking about Lil Baby that so many fans love to click play on, if you riding on him in those funny ass streams, you don't do them anymore. So Lil Baby was the only one with something to gain. Now, if you talk about the 30,000 again, Akademiks claims that to make tens of millions of dollars, both of them niggas could throw $30,000 in a strip club tonight, right? So I don't think that $30,000 goes a long way for either side. That Akademiks thinks that $30,000 means that we're friends or we're cool now. No, they purchased you to that $30,000 makes them more from you shutting up. They give you $30,000 to stop fucking with their rollouts, and now they make an extra $500,000 because they don't got bad reviews coming from one of the biggest platforms. You get it? That you want that to mean that the beef was over. That money only benefited. They paid you $30,000 and it benefited them. They purchased something. They purchased a way to make more money. Like does he not get that? You didn't buy no fucking alliance you didn't receive alliance when you received that money. And that's not what they was trying to buy. Like, it would be naive to think that, but.
You want to keep it not online? And the online nigga ain't bringing it online? You should have dealt with your weed roller that he never bring it online. But if you can't do that.
That I give to Akademiks because as much as he always reminds the public, I'm not a street nigga. I'm a taxpaying, law-abiding citizen. I say the same thing. He ain't going no cops about this or nothing like that. He ain't going to turn into a bunch of content. Yeah, you gotta give him that.
Let's keep it online. I like it when it's online.
Ain't pressing no charges or nothing.
I love it when it's online. Pause. But anyway, nigga, you ever hear about AA meetings? Nigga, we were in an AA meeting where it'd be like, yo, hi, my name is Akademiks. I got backdoored by Ty Lil. Oh, everybody claps. Yeah, that's how it goes. Hi, my name is Akademiks. I got backdoored by Ty Lil. Oh, everybody claps like, okay. Tell us your backdoor story. Yeah, I met him at Brand Risk. He came over. He said, "Ak, why would you post my demon time videos and you wouldn't tag me? Like, I needed your tag at that point. I had bitches putting Heineken bottles in their pussy. Why couldn't you tag that I was the man doing it?" Okay, all right. We exchanged numbers. I'm thinking he's a YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber. He's Kai's homie. He's a good guy. We go to the club. He uses that trust to bring the op in to swing on me. Great backdoor. Ty Lil's undefeated.
Now, the same way I just tore at nigga, you think that money meant that y'all was cool? And you saying Ty Lil, damn, the back door and all that. Last but not least, y'all, and then we're gonna move on from this topic. And we're gonna watch it continue to roll online in upcoming days, weeks, and months. The same way you thought that maybe you and Lil Baby was cooler than y'all was, maybe you thought the same thing for Ty Lil. Look at this caption. Unseen footage from Aiden Ross's brand risk event shows Ty Lil pressing Akademiks just days before their beef. Akademiks stole my content and didn't tag me.
Alrighty. Ty Lil! Come here, bro. Fucking late. What the fuck was that? What? Tough! Get Oblivion, get all these fighters. Let's go. They left! Fuck! I want Oblivion. I want Chibu. I want fucking... Bring whoever's here. Ant. I want Ant. Wait. What happened?
Oh, shoot.
Are y'all really mad on my event? Come on, guys.
Yeah, man.
I'll tell you why. Come here. Let me stick up. Ty Lil. A lot of streamers, he feel like sometimes they do the wrong way. That's all it is. He said he's done helping streamers out because he gets disrespected. Oh. You know what's crazy? He didn't tag me at first either. He ain't. Hey, Ty Lil. It's all right. It's up. I got you. Come here. Oblivion. Yeah. He's good. Oblivion's good. Come here. Oblivion's good. How do you feel, Aiden?
Okay, supposedly over posting content without tagging. They have a little back and forth with Ty Lil being mad at Akademiks. Cool. And Akademiks, this is another thing that he said on a stream about we see each other and we shook hands and blah, 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 blah. Yes, you shake hands with a man over a dispute and you turn your back and he punches you in the back of your head, he's a pussy. You know what I'm saying? That's bitch shit, because this confrontation of us having this tension is supposed to figure out whether we want to fight or not. You know what I'm saying? Or if we have some type of issues, but talking it out, like in this world, it'd be great if we could all still uphold those principles of like, when we go face to face, if we allow our words, even if it's tense and it can go left, if we allow our words to bring us to a handshake, we want to live in a world where that means something. We do, but we don't. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's like part of it you got to look at like, all right, if it's not your immediate circle or family people, your real close friends, people you could really legitimately call a friend, the trust is just never on 10. Okay, we had an issue, but we shook hands. Technically, all we really are is streamers in the same space, so that we're on each other's radars. Maybe we have a streamer respect for each other. We're here in the same vicinity. We both work with Aiden at times, whatever. We get a chance to shake hands. But now, if we go off into the world and you do some shit to be online 6 months from now, I'm not going to be shocked. We're not friends, and probably you still have lingering feelings towards our disagreement from the past. We shook hands. We agreed to, I guess, let it go. But motherfuckers carry things in different ways too. Imagine it's carried in a way where he helped somebody slap this guy. It's like, see what I'm saying? Point proven. So I don't know about it, man. It's just like, I hope we all keep this stuff in mind about reminding ourselves that we live in a world where even a handshake is not always honored. You know what I'm saying? It's shitty, but you ain't a friend of mine. You ain't no kin of mine. What makes you think that I won't run up on you with a 9? LOL. He thought he had a see. Jay is saying the same shit right here. Thank you for the super love. Like it's crazy. And if those are lyrics, my bad. I told you I'm at a disadvantage, Jay, because I gotta read it. You know what I'm saying, without melody. So it's not easy if that's lyrics. But nah, I agree, Jay. I agree, man. It's so he's got some things where I'm just like, yo, I mean, if I was Zach, I feel similar about certain shit. I ain't gonna be naive. This shit look a little suspect. That's suspect right there. That right there is weird. Yeah, Lil Baby, you might be involved. Boom, 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 boom. You didn't answer your phone after 15 calls. Don't be naive. Yeah. But there's also a bunch of things where it's just like, yo, act. You thought what about Lil Baby? You thought what about Ty Lil? You know what I'm saying? You had expectations between you and like this situation, like, you know. I don't know. All right, well, we can save the conversation for what's going on with your security for another conversation. All right, because I don't know. All right. Save You by Tru Foe. Mickey Factz this. Tru Foe, this is his channel. It's at 9,000 views now. So it released today, 7 hours ago. I did not listen to this yet, Tru Foe, but I did see some comments. I saw some titles going around as well. I see some titles that look like he's getting some good reactions to it. I think I saw on Twitter a Rosenberg Raw title, said he got one, something like that in this title. So I got good expectations for this, not just from some of the titles I've been seeing on social media, but also because of the time that has passed. Now, I do agree. I saw Chris's blog. I do agree. You know, in these battle rap wars, you guys have seen from either y'all involvement on your own or from outside looking into other people's situations, speed matters. Speed matters. Everybody can't keep walking into the same wars and making the same the same mistakes. Speed matters. You know what I'm saying? But there's still enough buzz off of Mickey's last release and the 3 releases that he did for us all to still want to see what Tru Foe had lined up next. And I think he said things like he had to take some time to get his video together and everything because he knows that the public wants video more. Yeah, don't listen to Verb. Well, fuck that. They're gonna quit play. Who gonna play it anyway? Whatever. Yo, drop whatever you want. Yes, people's gonna listen, but at your expense versus you getting your accolades. See, Verb makes sense to dumb people. He does. Who cares? They're gonna yes, and they're gonna tear it down. You're gonna have a shitty reaction to it, and you're gonna be a laughing stock behind it. It's gonna be an angle going forward versus you could drop some heat, and you could give the fans what they're looking for. So, let me get to that in a second. You get the fans what they're looking for, and then even if everybody's gonna have a consensus of Mickey Factz won this clearly, it ends up being like the DNA and Jay Mills situation where people say, Jay Mills, we got you winning. But DNA was super formidable. They don't got nothing bad to say about DNA. It's okay because you can't win them all in this artistry shit. It's okay to have to leave with that given, especially the stature of Mickey Factz. And you're an underdog anyway. So don't be careful listening to this fucking guy. Like, and now I want to say that last piece I was about to say for all you gangsters and street niggas and niggas that claim y'all come from certain places or whatever, or dealt with drugs and whatnot. There's this term that's even used, not just in this fucking street, but also in business, pure business. It's called supply and demand. Okay? If the customer walks into the store and he only buys everybody in that whole zip code that comes to your store, buys black sneakers, who the fuck fills the fucking the aisles and the shelves and the inventory with white sneakers? Who does that? They want black sneakers. That's all they wear around here. So let me put them bitches on the fucking shelf. I might have a couple white sneakers over here in the corner cut with cool. But it's supply and demand, or else you don't know how to sell something. Supply and demand is one of the most rudimentary fucking factors in catering to a fan base. And nobody is doing these battles in private. Nobody's saying, yo, Tru Foe and Mickey Factz, me and you, let's just exchange these songs between me and you. You know, no. It's all in front of the fans purposefully. Everybody wants the clicks, the monetization, the promo, everything. So listen to the fans. But a Verb would tell you, no, who cares if they ask for visuals? Don't give it to them. Fuck supply and demand. That's an old concept that doesn't apply. When don't it? When the fucking teacher is an idiot, you can't learn or you go backwards. But anyway, I hope Tru Foe is smart enough to just use a Verb for somebody that has a bigger platform than he does. I hope that's what Tru Foe hangs around him for. Go ahead and keep talking my name up and tell the whole world like I'm your soldier, your shooter, your online shooter. Call me Foski and all this shit and pull me into your spaces. Keep my name buzzing and all that type of shit. I hope Tru Foe is just using Verb because he anyway, let's listen to the damn song. That's more important right now. All right, it's called Save You. Okay. All right, let's go. 4 minutes. 4 minutes, 3 seconds. Okay. Okay. Switched around again. Okay. Y'all know how we got to do. We got to hear the drop it again. Y'all know how we do over here. 2 things I caught early. The beat is eerie. I mean, it's got to be. You're up here fucking duct taping a Mickey Mouse, right? So the beat is eerie. I like the beat. And the second thing that I'm picking up now more for Tru Foe's music is his delivery. If he raps like this consistently on beat, I don't know. It's accentuated by his ad libs because it's spacious. His delivery is spacious enough where his ad libs can hit that much heavy if he knows. You know what I'm saying? Like a Jeezy. Jeezy ain't no super syllable person. You know what I'm saying? You say a bar and then and then the next bar. You know what I'm saying? Like it can carry a song and carry a lot of energy. So, okay, all right. So far, so good. Line so far. Where we at? We admitted it. That's the line so far. Probably fog up your glasses if you blow a pistol, the pistol smoke. I like that. Yeah. Own it. Yeah. Ask me why I took that money. I gotta eat, nigga. Own it. Own the gangsters don't do brunch shit. Yeah. Stay in it. Like, nigga, I like that. Couldn't listen. Don't listen to us, nigga. The ad-libs is killing on this one. That's what I mean about his spacious delivery. He's all right. This might make it to the gym playlist, man. Cause it's that type vibe, man. his voice on it. That's the Pulp Fiction shit, right? Don't do brunch. Is that the album cover? Which one is the album cover? Is it this one? Oh no, this is the Save You album cover. He's got that's Lupe right there, Close Friend, Kanye, 2009 XXL Cosign. Got Tru Foe right here. Target produced by Dr. Mindbender, dope. Phone Call, Twister. And then he names it Save You, Fire. So we don't give a fuck about the cosigns or the people that you try to throw out there and the accolades and all that. None of that can save you. Fire. Conceptually, it carries the first beat I fuck with more than the second one, but the second one, the way it blended in and it switched up still worked. Good job, man. Good. Hold on. Let me make sure I can see myself. One for Tru Foe. I take that this one ain't even a shot. I'm dead serious. Tru Foe's track is like, if I say Foe, they're gonna think I'm joking. Catch that ball? Y'all caught that? Like 5 times better than Verb shit. I'm just saying. The student, right? Good job. I want to see Mickey Factz move on and do the because he proved his point already with his 3. I want to see him move on and get into this Verb shit that he's saying, the 7-day sins or 7-day plague. I want to see that. Tru Foe, be careful. And what could happen is if you drop another Mickey track, it could look like you punching up if he's moving on to Verb. You got a good release right here. You could chill here, and if you're still in your music bag and your promo bag, you could shoot at somebody else. I don't know. You could drop a diss track on these. Nah. Chat. I'll put y'all up on screen. Do y'all want to see another Tru Foe diss going at Mickey? The punching in the air, I take that back because this was a good track. It could come off like that because Mickey could just try to ignore it, and then he moves on. The whole world is going to pay attention to his releases for Verb. So should he release another one? Or should he take solace in the fact that this was dope and let everybody go there? Let it sit in the history books the way it is. No. Like the song, but the idea from Froze on the video. Oh, because Froze tied Verb up. I see what you're saying. Just drop more music. Okay, I'm cool. Mickey won. Take this one and slide ARP. Okay, that's pretty much what everybody's saying. There's no way to feel bad about if I'm Tru Foe dropping this right here and then spinning off and getting back to all this other stuff that I could do. Stay on my channel, drop my music, drop another diss track to somebody else if I want, whatever. All right, I hear y'all, and I understand that. Good work, y'all. Good work. Shout out to Mickey Factz and Tru Foe for giving us all some good entertainment, some content, some good music, man. Shout out to Mickey Factz and Tru Foe. Stellar, y'all, with the promo and everything. Stellar. This is what we asked for. Fire. Okay. Oh, damn. I thought we was getting to John. I got something real quick before we go to John, which is speaking of Mickey Factz. All right, what is this one right here? This says Mickey Factz says he's contributed more to Tru Foe's career than Verb ever will. Claims he won't be responding when Tru Foe releases his diss track. Yeah, I did read this earlier. Yeah. So he's answering from his side what we just asked, but that doesn't mean Tru Foe can't do whatever he wants to do. Who knows?
I love Tru Foe. Let me tell you something, Side. All jokes aside, Side. If you guys like what you saw on his channel, follow him, right? But Side, check this out, Side. Check this out. Come a little closer. Verb isn't gonna do what I'm gonna do for Tru Foe. I'm gonna bring Tru Foe up here. We're gonna listen to his project. Tru Foe has been hitting me on the side, thanking me nonstop. He's been thanking me nonstop. He was like, I've been battling, and this has never happened with my music ever. He can't believe it. Producers are hitting him from the industry. Producers are hitting him from the industry. Like, yo, I want to work. They're like, yo, we love Mickey, but we like your sound. He is in shock.
Oh, wow.
He can't believe what's happening to him. So after this is all done, I'm a mentor him. All of the things that you said on your blog saying, yo, get him out of here, pack him up. That's the past mentality. I'm already giving him the game on how to do this. Why do you think he's blogging more? Because of me? You think it's because of Verb? Verb didn't tell him to blog more and get out there more. No, I told him get out the spaces and let people see your face and your personality. That was me. That's why he's doing more. That's why his channel was popping up a little bit more. That's because of me. I said, yo, when your album is ready, send it to me. We're going to go over it. We're going to get this shit rocking. You think Verb is going to get that shit rocking? The nigga who paid him $500, he made his money back with the pre-sales off of beefing with me. Verb ain't got no motion in real life. So, Side, respectfully, it wasn't no evil master plan. I'm not going to go and tell people I clipped Tru Foe. I'm done talking about Tru Foe. As of tomorrow, I'm done. The only time I'm going to talk about Tru Foe is when we talking about his project and his music. I'm not talking about responding or diss records. We're talking about his music moving forward. Because even though I put a hashtag on him, just so people could see the power that I have, I'm going to take the hashtag off him and I'm going to have people support the brother. Because clearly, this is his dream. And none of these other bloggers, they're not gonna do what I'm gonna do for him, bro. So respectfully, let me get back to my Kelowna Caps.
I ain't gonna lie. All bullshit aside, man, I'd never fucking get on a stream and cap about some shit like this. I said on a stream, I said, yo, I want to support Tru Foe. I said, I'll do like what happened with Nipsey Hussle's album. Remember he did the what was it called? The campaign, and then Jay-Z sent like $100,000 because he loved the concept of it. It was chat, help me out. What was the Mickey Factz? What was the Nipsey Hussle joint when he dropped that $100 album? What did he call it? What was the concept called again? Proud to Pay? Was that it? Yeah, there you go. Proud to Pay. Thank you. So it popped in my mind when I was in the middle talking in that stream, and I was just like, yo, I want to support Tru Foe's music. You know, this whole the gangsters don't do brunch thing. Let's show, like, we can say you got your ass kicked, you lost, we hate you, whatever, and still support the music side of it because we're all keeping this competitive hip hop. And when I said it on stream, I said, the same way he sold that $100 album for the Nipsey Hussle shit, I said, yo, I'll send you $100 for your shit. You know what I'm saying? And I said it on stream, so I got to stand on it. You know what I mean? So that we was tweeting, me and Tru Foe, and then I tweeted him, I said, call my bluff. So he DM'd me, and I what's your Cash App? Well, he sent me his Cash App, and I sent him the $100 for the digital album early release. I have it in my DM. I haven't listened to it yet because I'm an Android guy. You guys know that. And one of the login requirements was like, Yeah, Team Droid, man. Fuck you, Apple. But one of the login requirements that was allowed for was like Apple or some shit. And I was like, I'm gonna grab an Apple account. And I didn't circle back yet to do it. But I have the digital link in my DM from Tru Foe, and I sent him his money to support it. You know what I'm saying? This is like, if you work with people and you don't disrespect people, you know, you can gain their respect in a different way. We just talked about Akademiks. He's not respected, he's tolerated. You know, like all these bloggers have platforms and they could at times say, hey, we want to support you, or other times, hey, we want to hurt you. But regardless of where they stand with their promo of you or their content that they run of you, there's nothing wrong with having their respect. Like there's certain battle rappers, for example, no matter whether I think that they won or lost, my takes still have respect around their name. I won't call them out their name. I won't, you know what I'm saying? Like it's even tuning in or wanting their product. It's because there's a respect there. You know what I'm saying? So there's a difference, man. It's if you really understand this shit, you don't move like the Averbs of the world, who is somebody who has burnt almost every bridge available to him. Burnt almost every bridge. And he does it at light speed. He burns bridges one after another like, you don't take advice from somebody like that who don't got their own shit together until he shows us the 17 acres. And even then, you know what I'm saying? Because that man's life is not comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine. And not everybody is in the greatest positions in life. We're all hustling. You know what I'm saying? But when you portray that you this high and mighty person and you rock with me and I got you, whatever, and you don't got yourself, literally, like when Mickey said in real life, about like, that's, we could see, we got eyes and ears. We not stupid. You know what I'm saying? You changed up that view of us seeing your entire crib. Now, anyway, put the 17 acres out, man. Anyway, shout out to Mickey Factz. All right, let's do it. John's track. First listen, live listen here. I did peep the title earlier, Aim Free. Okay, it's on the Shrug Life channel. Now, John's last drop. Who was he addressing in that last drop? Was it everybody? Was it like Eazy? And he said shots at a bunch of people in it, but that was dope. That was dope when he did that. John could rap, man. I don't have low expectations for him at all. So, all right, let's go.
Say less, Magnum on me ain't for safe sex. Break necks when bitches see me in some gray sweats. A blank check, do what I tell her like a bank.
That's the Swiss shit. The cash shit. Aim for the head. When you see him, go get him, nigga. Aim for the head. Tell them niggas they ain't playing with him. Yeah, that's Cass's shit. Oh, John, what are you doing? What are you doing, buddy?
Say less, Magnum on me ain't for safe sex. Break necks when bitches see me in some gray sweats. A blank check, do what I tell her like a bank rep. Gotta learn to crawl before you walk, and that takes steps. Niggas love talking paperwork and attacking rats. Say niggas wrote a whole statement, that's a battle fact. What you gonna do when she go back to pap and leave battle rap? Keep up the front and say you told him he could have a back. Imagine that. Sign away the trenches was an easy deal. I expect him to be on defense cause he reaching still. Like Verb and Black Gloves, this a season kill. I don't want no beef. I see you eating off the vegan meals. Ain't no need to chill. This ain't the streets for real. We just compete with skill so we can feed the field. I don't take you serious, Jones. We know the brother's sad. Look at Mr. Never Swing Back, get in his punching bag. We ain't letting Cass off the hook. Y'all gonna have to take the gas off my foot. Cause this gonna cost him at least 10 times the cash that he took. So we can't avoid that ass getting whooped. I'm glad you getting booked. Could probably pay me back like that. But who would know when you breach the contract like that? I'm a star with all the power, forced to act like that. It take over battle leagues, but can he black like that? Tru Foe wanted smoke, he could get packed like that. I ain't know gangsters go live with rats like that. Probably the only square out the four corners, giving culture vultures 15 minutes won't restore order. Mr. Endgame, let's review the steps. I'm on the takedown tour, to be next. Still can finish strong with a weak start. You niggas.
I'm on a takedown tour, to be next. That's a triple, John. Because the 2B mix is the third, right? The takedown is if you just on tour taking niggas out, like you hitting, you rapping your ass off right now. You got victims and targets. And then the takedown shit between him and Battle Factz, right? The battles going up, coming down, going. I don't even know the current right now of all that stuff. He's taking his shots.
Sucking dick for clout, I got Janice hard. Aim for the head when you see him, go get him.
Get him, nigga.
And whoever say they riding could go with him. How you tough with security? Boy is a whole victim. I send a wing back to Pottsville like go pigeons. Pussy. They see you, the trenches decline. You couldn't mind your own business, now your business is mine. How Ricky know Mr. Hammond, cause that's Ashley Bug. What are you if you introduced the rat to the plug? What are you if you got punched and didn't swing back? I don't spit it in the rap and say I didn't mean that. Nah, you getting dragged cause you niggas is bitching when it real smoke and Reggie doesn't fit the description. Cash, you gonna have to spend a block, cause to fight this, you gonna have to spend a lot. So when you can, just hit my lawyer back. You forcing my hand and see if you can reschedule, take your loss like a man. Damn. You ducked it, ain't that hard to see. Should've known he would pull a grand larceny. Can't let you go free when you charge the fee. You got all these bars for Eazy, where them bars for me, nigga?
Ooh. You know what? That lines up with the chat comment I pulled up. Somebody in the chat earlier said it's dope to see him rapping with Cass. Because I was hearing the stuff in there that seemed like he mentioned like a contract, seemed like some legal type of stuff in there. But then at the end, he said, you got all them bars for Eazy, with them bars for me. Right. Right. So that's fire. Man, look, if we could all get a battle, or man, I ain't gonna act like I know everything or what some people deem as losses or gains or options. I actually feel like a John versus Cassidy battle is more doable than an Eazy versus Cassidy battle. Am I tripping? I really do, man. John Cass, man, I don't got the biggest bags for YouTube only drops, of course. I can't go Santa Claus mode, man, but I would love to get you guys both a very nice bag. If you guys would be willing to full circle it, man, I promise you, call my bluff. I would be willing to full circle this battle. And the amount of money I would pay for it, I probably wouldn't make back. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I would, because it should be a high view battle. I don't know. Maybe. I'm willing to give y'all a nice bag for it, man. Now, I brought it up before and it was turned down. And I didn't even get asked how much, which meant that at that time, the person I was talking, well, it was John. I think I said it right. It was John. I was talking to John. He wasn't interested. Any I ain't trying to hype nothing. Any beef, any trauma, any legal stuff or whatever. If it's so much easier for y'all to get a quick bag off of it and make everybody say, all right, and then you get your rounds off, all right, we done with, like, I would love to. Because I like the way he ended this. He said, you had all them bars for Eazy, with them bars for me. So John, I assume that means you want to rap, man, which would be dope. A bunch of other people got hit in this track too, by the way, but I'm gonna leave that alone for now. And he used a classic beat. All right, that's gonna lead perfectly into Eazy. Now, a lot of times I told you, I'll tell y'all when. I don't mind, because I want it to be so infrequent. I watched the Akademiks clips that we played earlier because I needed to put it all together for us, right? As far as the clips that I felt were relevant. I saw these titles. I did not play them. genuine live reaction. We're going to do this one, which is Eazy The Block Captain. Yes, I flagged a few channels. And if you use my content to diss me, I'm flagging you too. And then the second one we're going to do is the Eazy The Block Captain stands on business about paying his security extra money for any disrespect. Shout out to 15 Minutes of Fame out there in the field getting that content for us. Thank you. We appreciate y'all. All right, let's go.
15 Minutes of Fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes
Hungry
of
as
Fame.
shit.
Let's go.
Another thing, flagging. Can you explain to me what the hell?
Channel,
I'm trying to ask you. That's what the words seem to be.
No, that's not the word. That's from these corny niggas that don't know who flagging niggas channels, and they just because they gonna say my name that they know it's gonna get a little bit of traction. If I flagged your fucking
Easy, you did say that though. Am I tripping? So you did. There was one clip we talked about it, and I said, and I was saying that as a general blanket statement to everybody. You said I might, if niggas want to flag you. You was pretty much provoking, and you was doing the laughing giddy stuff. You was provoking, allegedly, right? And then you did the clip where you was talked about, I would love to get that Hip Hop Is Real channel taken down. Now, whether you were joking or not, these are things that you said. You know what I'm saying? And we did the stream yesterday. Was it yesterday, y'all? About the stuff that you don't like. I was talking about the whole Verb planting dope on them. Some things ain't worth joking about. You know what I'm saying? We all got senses of humor, but I'm just saying, like, you said some things easy. Nobody's tripping for putting that on you. You know what I'm saying? We're not all bugging as if you never hinted at that, provoked it, suggested it, laughed about it, threatened Hip Hop Is Real channel. Come on, man. Come on, E. Come on. Let's be sturdy. Come on, man.
channel, I'm gonna say I flagged your fucking channel because I don't like you.
Did you threaten to flag a channel?
No.
So, okay. Where did that? It's just somebody else just.
All I said was
conjured that up.
if you use my footage to disrespect me, I'm getting it took down.
Warranted, valid.
No, I'm a public figure, so if anybody could talk, you know how many people talk shit about me? You could go put on Eazy The Block Captain, and there's mad niggas talking shit about me. I can't get their channels taken down, but if you use my content that I own to disrespect me, I'm swiping that shit. Just saying like that, I'm swiping it. And while I'm swiping it, I'm striking you.
Right.
Because I already warned y'all niggas to don't do it. So if you still want to do it and don't think I got the power to get your shit taken down, you're bugging. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So yeah, I have niggas on it. So niggas text me, they be like, yo, somebody using your shit. And then yeah, I'll come like, yo, it's done. It's down. And shit like only if you use my shit. If you use my shit or Chrome 23 shit, if you use anybody that's in my vicinity, shit that I have control with, that I can power down, I'm powering that shit down. Unless you're doing some positive. If you're recapping one of our battles, no. If you're talking some positive shit, no, we're not taking your shit down. But if you're using my shit or Rim shit and you're trying to disrespect either one of us and we have control of that footage,
makes sense.
It's down. And I'm striking you for being disrespectful.
So for the record, it hasn't happened.
I know.
So nobody haven't used your content.
I took a few. Yeah.
You took a few down. Okay.
Videos there, absolutely.
Okay.
And I will continue.
They were using your content to disrespect you.
I will continue to do it. Just don't do it. If you want to, blog about like the tracks I do, I'm not mad at that. If you want to do some battle shit, we did, I'm not mad at that. But certain people be on some disrespectful shit. They be taking certain shit, clipping 30 seconds or 16 seconds of shit that we didn't even say, but making their own shit and then putting it out there and spinning a narrative to make us look bad. It's not happening. No. Nope.
It makes sense.
No.
Yeah, I'm not allowing you to use my content to diss me either.
But have I went in anybody's situation and just flagged them just because they got my name in the title? No. Because you got my picture on there? No. Even though they using pictures from 6 years ago that I don't even look to say, I don't even flag that shit. No, I can't take it down. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But no. So no. I mean, like that.
15 minutes.
So, I had that take early when he first started talking because like I'm a little confused there as well as far as like why people are even making this a conversation as if he's not the reason why it became a conversation. But a majority of what he said, there's actually nothing wrong with it. He just has bad PR, like the way that he talks and he relays the message. You know, he comes off a certain way behind it. For example, I'll do it right now. If you take RBE content in a way that hurts RBE, we are probably going to have that footage taken down. If you subtract from our business with our own content or the reputations or the people or the owners, why would we let you use the content? You see the way I said that, and it's just, I would have, if I had to PR that, like make a big public announcement, I would have brought a whole bunch of it's just the way Eazy is. Like, he's not a spokesperson. You know, he's a popular battle rapper. He's an entity, but he's not a spokesperson. So I think the way he says it just rubs people the wrong way. But actually, he didn't say anything wrong, you know, because if you take my footage in a way that is just crazy, you know what I'm saying, then why would I let you keep it up? Like, if we're beefing and going back and forth, like, I'm not going to use, like I said, I wouldn't even play Averb's music right now because he has all the right, given our relationship, to take it down from my channel. So I would never play his music. I would just talk about whatever I want to talk about, you know. And if he thinks that he would take a clip of mine and then diss me with it, I'll pull it off of Averb's channel too, you know. So that totally makes sense. A lot of stuff I had taken down over the years, though, for RBE was related to bootlegs, you know. So but there are those times when I just feel like, if it's that rat definition a little bit to people, where it's like, once again, if you are involved in something, you can't bitch, which is why when URL took a clip of my voice and they chopped and screwed me and edited me down to make it sound like I was like bigging them up and put it in their Summer Madness trailer to sell the Calico announcement, all I could do is just go like this, good one, because I was in the midst of rolling out like 7 different The Follow the Imitator series. I can't do that. I can't drop videos on them, and then when they come and get their lick back, I then run to the YouTube, the authority. That's, once again, my definition of a rat. I can't run to the authorities then. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do that. Now, I'm not saying that that's the case with Eazy. I don't know every situation that he's went to the YouTube authorities. It better not have been, in my opinion, for me, the way I am, something where he was fucking with somebody or going back with somebody, and then they was getting the best of them, and then he said, well, you know what? Like, I'm gonna flag your channel. If you're gonna involve yourself in something, you're gonna be into it, then be into it. If not, then stay on that side consistently. Like, nah, like I'm gonna pull it down, and there'd be nothing wrong with it. Because I'm not letting certain people in certain situations take my footage and diss me with it and chop and screw me. The circumstances do matter, okay? The circumstances absolutely do matter. But all right. This second one. It's back to the security thing. Okay. All right, let's see.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame.
Let's go.
My bad. The comment that I put up on the stream that said basically you can't talk bad or you can't have it, whatever. I do want to address that. I'm never using Eazy or Chrome 23's footage ever again, you know, and I don't expect them to use mine. But I would say this: if somebody uses like his footage or Trench's footage and they have a negative take, I'm not the guy that would take the footage down. You know, you have to be disrespecting me or hurting the brand or hurt, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a battle rapper, right? So somebody wants, like, this is like how blogging has always been, like from the era I come from to all the new bloggers as well. Like, if somebody's like, yo, Eazy was trash, this is worst performance ever, and they take a clip of a bar that he says that they thought was trash, and he takes that down, I mean, it's well within his right, you know what I'm saying? But that's what people just feel like it would work against him as far as his blogger relationships, because that's what people say, like, who are you to come and change the program? Nobody's bigger than the program. You know, there's things that involve my name or my footage online that I don't necessarily always agree with. Hell, we just covered one the other day when I addressed the I was in the chat saying Verb just responded or said something to you. It's on Hip Hop Is Real. I said it on the chat when I read it with y'all live when we was ending the stream. I said, all right, cool. We'll come back the next day and we'll check it out. right? I wasn't the most fond of the title, but hip hop is real. They gotta juice up their title just like everybody else to draw you in, and then it's big. If my title doesn't give you some delivery in the actual content and the takes, then y'all are gonna get at me. If I give you some wild left field clickbait title and y'all come in here and you get no entertainment, then yeah, trash me. But if I give you one of these entertaining, grippy type of titles, which you're supposed to do on YouTube, and you come in here and you understand the context, like, oh, I get it, okay, or this was entertaining, this was a good take, this was cool content, then leave me alone. And that's what Hip Hop Is Real just did. They do it to everybody. So who am I to bitch? They wasn't coming after me, but I have a name in this shit. So it's like, hey, that fucking stream or that spaces that they uploaded was like an hour plus of Verb. Verb spoke in my direction for all of like a collected 60 seconds. But the title is like, Verb responds to ARP, blah, blah. I get it. I don't think pick up my phone, text, yo, change that title. Or, nah, sometimes you gotta, even if it irked me for a hot second, sometimes you gotta take your jabs on the way. So hopefully Eazy don't think he's the guy to change that type of program, because that's where he turns people into like me, which is somebody just like, I don't want to have a relationship with you no more. I don't want to be cool with you no more. I don't want to be an associate to you no more. You know what I'm saying? Because when I go watch my Cassidy interviews, for me to get the text, I don't respect you trying to run the program, and you are not above an interview or some takes that you don't like. I gave this example to somebody behind the scenes today. Eazy is not my friend, and he never was. We were never, and I'm not trying to say that to belittle our association that we had, because we was cool. I'm saying it because I want to put emphasis on the word friend. Okay, I've had those takes before in totally separate topics of we use the word friend too much. Okay, now let me give you the breakdown of that. Holla, Gerald, for example, he is a friend to me. He's not a battle rap associate. He's a friend. We've been around each other, children, cribs, holiday shit, birthday shit. He is a friend to me. Holla don't call, as much as y'all call Holla not not we say it's the passion, the emotional. As much as people call him emotional, leading into the Geechee battle, I'm on my own camera, my own platform. I'm on 15 Minutes of Fame, I think it was, or Hip Hop Is Real, whichever one that was in the building when I was there at the Face Source, and somebody, yo, who you got? All the predictions I gave was for Geechee. That's my guy. And I'm like, I got Geechee winning. For School, I'm here on these streams with y'all. I got School winning. You the underdog, Holla. For the joint that just happened versus Baldy, I said I see you beating him. He didn't win it. He lost by only like 4 or 5 points. It was a war. He had a great performance, but I had him beating Baldy going in. But then I watched the stream. He came up a little short with his cardio and some other little pieces he got to continue to build on. I came on stream and I critiqued him, right? And then in the same stream, because he got the fly on his page right now, he's got another fight coming up with Lamar Peters, who's to me top 5 1v1 guys right now. I said, I don't got you beating him. Ain't no fucking Holla gonna call me or text me, I lose respect for you because you keep telling me I'm gonna lose. No, I'm keeping 1,000. We're talking sports and competition. I'm not on these streams talking about I hope you get cancer. The fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? And you can't even have a real friendship like that. I'm not fuck Holla anybody. If that's how you are, if you treat me like that, I smell the pussy on you, and it's not like I want to exploit it or take advantage of you. We just don't align properly because we're never like this. I'm being regular me, but you're always acting like a groupie. So how could we ever walk around with each other like this, like peers? How could you ever fully respect me if every time you turn around, I'm kissing your fucking ass and I'm lying for you? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you grace. I'm gonna promote you. I'm gonna uphold your name because that's what you do for friends. But at the same time, there are certain areas where it's like, nigga, I got you losing. So it's bitch shit to expect that, is my point. Or you just think you're superior to the person, and that's fine too. You know what I'm saying? Like if you think you're superior or you got it like that, then you text him and you tell that person, I lost respect for you because of it. you might have thought your clout or your league or your situation or whatever is supreme, and it's not. And I'm not talking about accolades. I'm talking about as men. You're not supreme to me. So you fucked up by approaching certain people like that. It's not gonna go. It's not gonna go. Yo. Like, why don't people get this shit? It's just me. I'm wrong. I'm a dark horse. I get it.
And on that same thing, flagging thing, the paying your bodyguards $30,000 to slap the shit out of somebody. You said 1,000.
I said 1,000.
Uncle Ross saying the term bodyguards instead of security is crazy.
1,000.
And them niggas seen it too, and they called me. They was like, "Hey, niggas get 1,000." They was like, "Hey, niggas get 1,000." I said, "No, I was just heavy in the talking. I was talking heavy." I said, "We might get 5. We might get 5." Because
I was gonna ask you, do they know?
No, them niggas be with it.
Yeah.
Them niggas be with it, bro. Them niggas be with it.
All security guards are.
People be saying and all that. It's funny.
Yeah.
Let me see it. I just want to see it. I just want to see it. The laugh and the people. That ain't gonna happen. Let's see it. Because I don't mind. Here you go.
But how do you feel about, again, I know I've seen people say like, you know, like you got a problem with.
I'm a little confused with the here you go. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not nitpicking at the guy. I'm a little confused because there's nothing wrong with Eazy's position if he's talking about him being defended by people that either threaten him or disrespect him, and then your security is there to have the layer in between or protect you. That's what security is for. I'm not going to backtrack on that. It's not wrong with that. But the here you go is offensive. For example, if you're with security guards and you're using it and you have security with you to add another layer of protection, the mission is get home safe, right? There isn't circumstances where you pay somebody then. Paying somebody is the word is premeditated. Okay? It's premeditated. And even if you were joking, you gotta be careful what you joke with as a gangster image battle rapper. If you're saying I'm gonna, because that's another thing that they got him for earlier. It was like because you was targeting, it seemed, the bloggers who are harmless to you. No blogger wants to do it. I'm not saying that they're punks. I'm saying that they don't want to do anything. They're not a threat to Eazy. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was like, I'm gonna pay them to get at the people I don't like. That's premeditated. That's why everybody was like, that's pussy. You know what I'm saying? It's we're not talking about security defending you or helping you because somebody's trying to threaten your health or whatever. So if you're in a situation where you can say, here's 1,000 or here's 500, that's where people taking an issue. Like if you have a problem with somebody, you know what I'm saying, premeditated like that, then is there an opportunity for you to do it yourself? That's where people, I don't know if he gets it. Or maybe he's not supposed to get it because of, I don't want to say who he is because then it's going to sound like I'm trying to disrespect the guy, but you're like doubling down on some shit you're supposed to be cleaning up. Like your PR is bad, buddy.
Somebody, you handle that yourself. Why are you going to pay
That's fine. I will.
your security to?
I'm going to be there handling it myself. Watching it. Listen, man.
I didn't agree with it when you said it, just for the record. I just like
that's okay.
And then you might get them.
How about this? I promise you, because every time I'm with any of my security, all these niggas be quiet as a church mouse. You hear a mouse pissing on cotton when I'm around them niggas. Nobody be tough. They tough online now. They saying what they saying now. Not near none of them niggas be tough. Excuse me. Easy there.
You want to know? I would like to hear. I'd like to hear like who I like the names. Like who did that? Like who was there? People like pressing or being overly disrespectful, and you felt, and then it's like now I got my security guards. Let me see you act like that now. Who is that? Who are those people? Who are those bloggers or battle rappers or whoever? You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing about now when I'm with my security guards, these same people be quiet as a church mouse. See, one thing that is supposed to be prioritized is don't get me wrong, motherfuckers get out of pocket no matter who you are. You could be the most honorable person in the world, and motherfuckers will still get out of pocket towards you because the world is the world. But what you aim for is your own respect. You know, what you aim for is for the same people that would turn up their noses or be disrespectful to not disrespect you, period. You know, not I'm not once again, that's not necessarily the world that we live in. Some people deserve respect and still don't get it. So I want to be fair, okay? But if it spawns from scenarios that are not respectful, because people talk about like a married woman and this guy over here, and blah, blah, you know what I'm saying? Or they talk about some of the stuff that happens online or some of the situations with certain people. And I'm not trying to even say rights and wrongs. It's like when you're into it, you're into it. You know what I'm saying? Or when you got problems with people, you got problems with people. You know, so squash them, go on the offensive, or stay away from them, or stay on the defensive. It's just that piece. People would just never get past for you to and you're doubling down. It's just like, once again, where's your PR for this shit? People is not going to get past it because you're a street battle rapper, Eazy. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole image was always the drug bar king, and you know, they plant down the Confederate flag and never get raided once, and just came home from jail and all, and you joined a group called Gun Titles, who has other street niggas and gangsters in it. One of them who's serving the last remaining pieces of his time right now. Gun Titles, like, so this is the image of it. Now I get it. We're not all supposed to just jump into an image because it's entertainment, but there's a lot of offline activity and lives and conversations and, you know, tension with people that constitute that you on that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't act calm with a lot of the stuff that we've seen in the past, where it's like beef or tension, is threats and all types of stuff that has happened. So that's where people are gonna knock you for then now saying, I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna watch, I'm gonna pay security to do it. Cut. Once again, if they're there to defend you and somebody does something and they defend you, you're in the right and your security guard's in the right. But if you pay them to do something to somebody that's premeditated, and they're going to say you're a sucker for not doing it yourself, that's how the cookie's going to crumble. I'm just saying.
How you doing? Hey, sis. That's how them niggas be. So it'd be like, it's cool, it sound good because they want their cameras down because they're not in the venue, but be disrespectful and see what happened. It's happening. It's happening.
I'll be your security guard
It's
too.
happening.
If you're gonna give me $1,000, I'll smack the
It's
shit out of
happening.
somebody.
So you know what I'm saying, like that. We not tolerating no disrespect shit no more. And it's not that I don't even be on the shit like that. Them niggas really be like, bro, let me smack the shit out of them niggas. I be like, no, bro, it's bad rap.
Now be careful. Don't have them get you in trouble neither. So that's the thing about not just aggressive people, whether they're security guards, but the leader always matters. The leader. Oh, you don't know how many times I had an opportunity to sick the wolves on somebody. Fans, league owners, battle rappers, bloggers. You know how many times I had those opportunities. You know what I'm saying? So with great power comes great responsibility. You know, so you don't want a bunch of security guards that are just they're drooling, they're salivating at the mouth to put their hands on somebody. You know, they're gonna end up getting you in trouble. You know, and I don't know them. I'm just taking your words. You know what I'm saying? But I'll leave the topic alone, man. Shout out to Eazy, man. Just be careful, man. Don't get yourself in trouble. It's not worth it. And hopefully don't walk around with the attitude of being so offensive or premeditated about paying security to possibly doing something to somebody. Just have in your mind, I have security to defend myself. You know, that to me is totally valid. All that other stuff, I don't know. All right, before we get up out of here, let me read this real quick with y'all. I didn't read it word for word yet. I did not. We got to check this out, though. He's put this out via the Wall Street Journal. So Kanye put out a public service announcement or a statement retracting from his anti-Semitic ways and his reasons why he did what he did in the past. Right? Okay, let's read it. Ye issues an apology for his anti-Semitic comments. I regret and I'm deeply mortified by my actions in that state. and am committed to accountability, treatment, and meaningful change. It does not excuse what I did, though. I am not a Nazi or an anti-Semite. I love Jewish people. To the Black community, which held me down through all of the highs and the lows and the darkest times. The Black community is unquestionably the foundation of who I am. Oh, really? You want to take out the context and say something like that now? That's nice to hear. I am so, because it's your culture, it's what you come from. But anyway, I am so sorry to have let you down. I love us. In early 2025, I fell into a 4-month-long panic episode of psychotic, paranoid, and impulsive behavior that destroyed my life. As the situation became increasingly unsustainable, there were times I didn't want to be here anymore. Having a bipolar disorder is a notable state of constant mental illness. When you go into a manic episode, you are ill at that point. When you are not in an episode, you are completely normal. And that's when the wreckage from the illness hits the hardest. Hitting rock bottom a few months ago, my wife encouraged me to finally get help. I have found comfort in Reddit forums. Oh man, you're going to say that now here in this serious topic? I found comfort in Reddit forums of all places. Different people speaking of being a manic or depressive episodes of similar nature. I read these stories and realized that I was not alone. It's not just me who ruins their entire life once a year, despite taking meds every day and being told by the so-called best doctors in the world that I am not bipolar, but merely experiencing symptoms of autism. Just mentioned a lot of stuff going on. My words as a leader in my community have global impact and influence. That's what I've been saying. That's my biggest issue with you. I've been saying that for a couple years now. Well, publicly, I've been saying that for a couple of years now. Privately, I've been saying that for probably over 10. In my mania, I lost complete sight of that. As I find my new baseline and new center through an effective regimen of medication, therapy, exercise, and clean living, I have newfound much needed clarity. I am pouring my energy into positive, meaningful art, music, clothing, design, and other new ideas to help the world. I'm not asking for sympathy or free pass. Though I aspire to earn your forgiveness, I write today simply to ask for your patience and understanding as I find my way home with love. So part of me wants to be a little gentle, and then another part of me is just like, fuck no, ARP, because it's been too much time. I'm literally talking about over 10 years of what he's exhibited of a disgusting person, very, very frequently, very self-centered, selfish, arrogant, using your influence and your voice for harm as person for 10 plus years. So the patience that closes out, that he said that he asked for at the end, fuck no, you get no patience with the me's of the world. The people that still want to allow somebody to do 10, 15, 20 years of harm to the community, to the world, to their loved ones, to the people around them, allegedly to their family, allegedly for everything, and then think that they can get patience or revert everybody around and say, get with me now because you wrote a public statement, right? Those are the people that we call naive or purchasable or easy to turn. Like, no, Kanye West, if I even was to give him leniency for his mental illnesses and his problems and all this type of stuff, you know what somebody like me would have to give him? I'd have to put you on the Titanic. You know what they say about large ships? It takes a while to turn them around. Okay? Which means that almost within the same amount of time, I don't want to put 10 years on them. I don't want to put them on a bid, but a significant amount of time, like what you did to show us how much of a piece of shit you are, you need to show that you're opposite of that consistently for a good amount of time, or else I'm naive. You can't just write a statement and make me jump in and say, oh, you know what? That's well written. I'm with you. No, fuck, you did too much. You did too fucking much. And I could break down so many big highlights of the disgusting things you've said to other people, their families, how you hurt. And it's not even worth me trying to pull on all those examples right now. It's just why you don't get people to just spin 180 with a statement. You don't. I'm not going to go too far now and be disrespectful to people out there with real mental illness and question yours, even though I'd like to, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I just will call out some of the convenience factor that he shows. There's times when you conveniently want to stand next to Trump. There's times when you conveniently want to stand next to your own culture and race. There's times when you want to denounce us. There's times when you want to denounce the Jews. There's times when you want to get next to the Jews and you want to get into this world or get into this fact. You conveniently shapeshift, you know, and maybe something catastrophic continues to happen in your life where it's just like, fuck, I really should allegedly have a better relationship with my kids or with Kim or with these people or these loved ones or the Carters or whatever. And you're realizing the detriment, because that's what always draws on my questions as well. Like, don't spin, you know, after you've been shown and told a million times how much you are hurting people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that everybody could spin and start to turn around on their own, which is why some people do warrant therapy. Some people do warrant somebody in their corner telling them an angel, a revelation. There's a lot of reasons to make people wake up from whatever is dragging them down or in the wrong directions. I will admit that and give that grace. But people have been saying this by the millions for years. Look at the joint that he did on TMZ. I forget the guy's name that he argued with, but the last thing the guy was of him was a fucking groupie. And he's there on TMZ telling the face-to-face debate that they was having. He's telling Kanye, you are destructive. You are hurting us. You are doing this. You are doing that. And Kanye was listening at certain points. He was debating at certain points, but he was listening at other points. And it almost looked like it hit home for him. The same way the classic, you don't have the answers, Sway. When Sway turned up and push back on not just the manhood energy in this fucking room, but also this is some foul shit you're doing. Don't come up here and trying to embarrass us, man. We asking questions because we want you to win. Like, why you got all this money? Why you don't do this himself? And then Kanye apologized and he retracted and he calmed down. He has the ability to listen to people and get the answers and then spin around and be like, oh, damn, I'm not getting away with it right now. Just like at the TMZ shit, just like with fucking Sway and just like countless other examples. So that's why just like, you don't get me to turn around like this. Fuck no. I'm getting mad thinking about it. You're full of shit. How about that? I tried to be nice. I tried to give him some space, but it's Kanye. You don't deserve no space. It's the point. You don't deserve no space, man. More power to you. Blessings to you as a genius artistically and somebody that has impacted this world one way or another, man. Salute to you. If you can do better for you and your family, which is the immediate priority, and then your legacy, which is after that, and how your legacy sprawls out and impacts and affects other people, I'm all for it. You just don't get that shit after walking into the store once with me, though. Period. Sorry, but I'm all for it. I gotta see it for a sustained amount of time. All right. I stopped myself. We haven't had a Kanye rant in a long time, have we? Shout out to Jay again on that one. I'm trying to make sure the ones that I didn't see. I thought he said he flash handles. I don't know what he. Shout out to Eazy The Block Captain, man. I don't know. I'm tired about that right now. I'm hungry too. Shout out to our member Tom, member for 1 month. Says shout out to you for saying fuck the politics. Salute, my guy. Appreciate it. I try to as much as possible. I ain't perfect. But I do my best to grow in certain areas, stay righteous in certain areas, and remain consistent in others. I do my best. Tom also says, this is a judge genre. Stop acting like a weirdo. That was at 6:56. Oh, as far as takes about like who won or who lost battles, or that take I was giving like around me, Eazy, or the Holla example and whatnot. I'm with you, man, because there's a difference between a critique, a negative critique, a critique that you don't like, and I'm talking about everybody right now, versus purposefully disrespecting somebody and trying to tear their brand down or hurt their business. You know, if it hurts your business by somebody saying you lost a battle, and it was that was the worst shit I ever seen, or whatever, if that's what hurts your brand, then your brand isn't big enough. You know what I'm saying? But somebody taking your shit, remixing it, or using it to disrespect or tear you down or whatever, I'm totally fine with it. I don't want somebody taking my content to do that neither. So once again, it's the context of the situation that matters, you know. But he's got to do a better job of saying that, if he can, and if that's what he means. Appreciate you. All right, we about to get up out of here. I'm starving, and I ate twice already. I'm starving, man. I'm about to get up out of here. Hopefully I had a fun stream today. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. And no more drops on the channel for today, but clips tomorrow. And I'm going to try to get a reaction video up tomorrow too that I've been ducking and dodging, a track that I want to play. Or is it a freestyle? I think it's a freestyle. But I got y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all evenings. We'll be back. We out.
Don't confuse silence with work ethic. I'm a boss making decisions, my first fetish. The verse cherished is perfect, that's a reverse blemish. I dropped it, connected the block, learn Tetris.
This is the Sorry Street Podcast. Welcome to the house of. And shout out to the members.